Hello and welcome. I'm Bonnie Dickson and I'm a business visibility photographer. And I'm excited to be joined today by special guest, Lisa Pezik. Today, we're talking about getting new clients with organic lead generation strategies. And before we dive in, let me tell you a little bit about Lisa, and I'm going to reference my notes so I don't miss a thing. Lisa is a business strategist, #1 international Amazon bestselling author, Thrive Global author, worldwide speaker, and RN who takes your business online with excellence. Her strategies and systems help customers connect and become clients fast. She studied under the world's best, such as Brendan Burchard, Bo Eason, and Roger Love. And audiences say Lisa has fiery inspiration, contagious energy, and to-the-point strategies. Lisa, her husband Eric, and their team specialize in done-for-you services with branding, content creation, funnels, and websites with their agency Infinite Design House. They also offer SEO, blogs, social media, and lead generation with their Sales Booster program. They do all the things you don't know how to do or don't want to do in the online space, which is really valuable. Lisa, I'm excited to pick your brain on this topic because so many business owners don't understand organic lead generation when it comes to online and how to get new clients by doing so. But before we dive into it, can you tell us briefly, how did you get started doing this?
Yeah. So you heard in my bio, I'm a former nurse. So I was not entrepreneurial, did not grow up in an entrepreneurial family. I married my husband who always had that entrepreneurial spirit. And he started in like the branding and website and creative direction space. And we started kind of doing that business together after we had our son. And I realized that I didn't want to work 12-hour shifts and night shifts and Christmas and all that craziness. And I grew my first business, which was in health and wellness, and he helped me do that. That was kind of like a side hustle thing. And then as I was growing that, I was realizing that I was really good at the content side. I was really good at the connection side. And I think those skills from nursing, that empathy and that respect and communication and community building and all of that, being able to deal with difficult people and challenging people and fabulous people, that all transferred over into the work that I do now. And we thought, wouldn't that be amazing to have the content, the digital, but then once you have everything strategized and out and built, now you got to get eyeballs on it. It can't just sit there. It's almost like the artist that paints that painting, but keeps it in the closet and never shows it. You have to get your goodness out into the world. So we were doing all of this where we were creating and building. And then when it came time to launch, we thought we want to have that next step for people. Let's start learning about lead generation and organic stuff, because everybody always goes to the paid ads and the paid side. And there's so much foundational stuff that you can be doing before you ever go into the paid stuff. We use paid as more of like a scale kind of strategy. And we really hone in on the organic stuff, because not only do you want your products and services to be out into the world, but you want eyeballs on it. And that is what really got me excited about business, was seeing, similar to being a nurse, seeing that ripple effect when people got their health in check and felt better. And same with the wellness. It was that ripple effect when products were selling and programs were selling and differences were being made in the world. That was what really got me excited and jazzed to do this kind of work.
I love that. And what an interesting journey. And I can't wait for you to tell us about your talk coming up on April 28th at the Get More Clients Online Virtual Summit, because you're going to go deep into this topic of getting new clients with organic lead generation strategies. And it's so valuable. So can you give us like a really tiny sneak peek of what we can expect from your talk at the summit?
Yes. So I always open with the 4 reasons why people don't buy, because it doesn't matter what strategy or system or ad or social media platform you're showing up on. If you don't know what type of content is going to grab them, they're not going to pay attention. So the first reason is they don't trust you, which is why a story, good storytelling, when you're in communication with each other, when you're making social media posts, when you're visible, they have to get to know who you are, because we don't do business with the title. We do business with the person. If you say, I need a coach, or I need a photographer, or I need a lead generation expert, there's bajillions of them. How we choose is who people are. So you need a story. The second one is they don't trust your product or service. So testimonials are key. You want to sprinkle them everywhere. The third one is they don't think it's going to work for them, because they don't really maybe understand what it is that you're offering. So we talk about how clarity and being clear works better than clever when you're putting out your content and your marketing. And then the last piece, and you're in branding, so you know this, is that it doesn't look the same. And I tell that story of my little guy, Oliver, our son is 8. And in our family, you're allowed to eat whatever you want for your birthday. That's like the tradition. And he loves McDonald's, which he is like not allowed to have on the regular, but on his birthday, he goes wild, right? And every time we pull up, like the smell of those fries hit me, and the play place looks the same, and Ronald McDonald with his big old shoes are there, right? And it takes me back to when I was a kid, and I remember playing in that play place. It's the same as it was 30 years ago. Now, I'm not saying your branding needs to stay the same as it was 30 years ago, but any interaction that people have with you, whether that's on social or email, or you're speaking, or an interview, or page to page when they land on your sales pages or your emails or whatever it is, it has to look and feel and sound the same. Because if it's different, people go, I don't know if I trust you, and I don't think I'm in the right place, and I'm not sure about this. So I think where we go wrong in organic lead gen is we think we have to be somebody else. We think we have to show up in 5,000 different places. We just have to be consistent with the right kind of content. And that's what I dive through an actual system of how to do that in this talk.
Oh, I love that, Lisa. And what you're saying about being consistent is so bang on, and something that I share a lot about, even with my photography, and keeping your imagery consistent, because it's building that trust factor with your potential clients online. And thank you for sharing this today, this sneak peek of what is going to be shared at the Get More Clients Online Summit on the 28th, which is just next week. I can't wait to watch your talk and get all the rest of the valuable information from it. And for those watching this video, if you haven't registered yet, type me in the comments. Myself and my team will make sure to help you get your ticket. It's free, it's on us. We just want to help share as much information as we can. Again, Lisa, thank you so much for being here today. And I'm excited to hear your talk on the 28th.
Thank you for having me. I can't wait to listen to all the great speakers. Like, it's just such a fabulous interview with incredible content. So I'm proud to be a part of it. Thank you. And I hope everybody goes and checks it out.
My pleasure. Until next time, guys, keep shining online.